Hello, bonjour, namaste, ni hao, and ohio, everybody. What is going on? It is Gale here. Welcome back to the YouTube channel once again for another Danmachi Memoria Chronicle video. And today it is update day. Now, this update came out about 7-8 hours ago. We've been kind of waiting for a full compilation of the data mine to come through so that we could identify what's in the files for us to take a look at and of course to anticipate and look forward to. So it's the reason why this video is taking a lot of time. Plus also we had the episode reaction as well, which you guys can go and check out. I live streamed the episode reaction for episode 15. Great episode. No spoilers of course in this video, of course, right? Well, I guess, well, technically there is spoilers, but not spoilers in terms of what happens in the episode itself. But yes, we just did the episode reaction as well. So a lot of stuff being done today, of course, a lot of stuff being done. But we're here right now for Don Crow's update. So we're going to check out what's been added to the game in terms of what is live right now in game and what's going to be coming out in the next few days. Now, of course, if you guys go on to enjoy this video, remember to leave a like down below, subscribe to the channel, all that sort of good stuff. And let me know in the comment section down below, are you guys looking forward to what's coming up in the game, or are you guys just done and dusted with the game just like me? Let me know in the comment section down below. Now, of course, if you guys are wondering, Gil, you've been saying you're quitting the game. When are you quitting the game? Well, with this release that's going to be coming up, that will be the final thing I cover basically on the channel regarding Don Crow in terms of new gameplay content and character content. I've been saying that I was going to quit after the 1.5 anniversary. It's just been over. I think it's coming to an end, or it has come to an end now. Now we only have the Ottarl coming up, which yes, Ottarl is coming, as you saw by the title of this video and of course by the thumbnail of this video. With Ottarl's release, I'm going to be doing a couple more videos basically covering Ottarl, talking about him, seeing how good he is, the tier lists, and then we are done pretty much. Maybe if they drop survey results by then, if there's a survey announcement, you know, them responding to the survey we did a few weeks ago, then maybe I might do one more video, but that's it. That's the last of it basically. I am pretty much done with the game. This weekend should be the final couple of videos I'll drop for the game, and so I'm kind of feeling a little bit melancholic about it, but you know, I think it's time. I think, you know, it's time I say sayonara to the game. I'm going to be covering Danmachi anyways on the channel otherwise, but yeah, that's just a quick update on that front. Now, when it comes to the update details, first and foremost, for today's update, tomorrow there's going to be another update. I think it might be just to fix some things and stuff like that. But when it comes to today's update, they decided to add some new features. First and foremost, the CP will be able to go up to 80 for UR characters. We're going to take a look at what we get for going up to 80 CP rank. And then on top of that, you can now perform the limit break on characters even if you don't level up the character fully. We'll check this out in a second. You are also now able to perform multiple stages of the skill level upgrade at once. That's actually a pretty big update in my personal opinion. That's actually a pretty massive one because it just makes life so much easier for certain characters. So say for example, I have, let's say, Ahmed. I don't think I've leveled up the skills on Ahmed at all. Yeah, perfect. I haven't upgraded the skills on Ahmed at all. So I can now just do this, basically press the arrow buttons on here and level up her skill from 1 to 10 immediately. Massive change. I think this is a great change. A little bit too late in my personal opinion, but I'm glad that they finally introduced this. This is something I've been kind of hoping for and praying for it to be added to the game in some way, shape, or form, and I'm glad that they finally added it. I know there was certain rumors and suggestions going around that potentially, you know, the people at FGO, Los Angeles, or not Los Angeles, somebody else entirely, I think it was Dina or something, actually patented it. It's why FGO has never introduced multi-level ups until very recently, I think, as well. But I'm glad that they finally incorporated it in the game in some way, shape, or form. It's super nice to see, and I'm very, very glad that this is in the game because it's such a massive quality of life update in terms of, you know, it just makes life a lot easier rather than pressing use again and again and doing it 10 times for each skill. All you have to do is just press the arrow button a couple of times, press use, and you are good to go. You know, I think it's fantastic. I'm very, very appreciative that they've added it. Like I said, a little bit too late, but better late than never. Now, this other thing is a pretty interesting one. So say, for example, I have Lafia right here. I've not leveled her up, so it's a perfect opportunity for us to test her out. She's not leveled up yet, but I can now do this basically where I can perform the limit break on her without leveling her up. So I can do it a couple of times. I can do it all the way to 90 if I wanted to, and then press the auto select button. This is nice in a way because you don't have to keep going back to the level up screen again and again. You don't have to keep moving back and forth. You can completely limit break the character first and then level up the character. It's again yet another quality of life update that, you know, reduces the time you spend working on your character. Again, a very good change, something that I appreciate. Now, to be quite honest, when it comes to this screen, the level up screen, I think they've pretty much nailed everything, except now I would suggest ability board. Doing multiple stages of the ability board at once would be very appreciated. And the same thing with the growth screen as well. I know how to use the growth man. I know this is not the first time I've been on the game. But that's another thing I would say is just being able to, oh, we can actually press it now. Okay, never mind. That's good. I don't know if it's a recent change or not, because I swear this wasn't a thing before when we first saw it. I swear we couldn't press the whole, we couldn't hold it down and go ahead. That's fine. Never mind. The ability board is the only thing we need changing. That's the only thing I'll say that needs changing. I stand corrected. Okay, Ming Ink, you're one step ahead of me this time around. I respect that. But yeah, so those were the changes that came into the game in today's update. Now, when it comes to brand new units and brand new content coming to the game, let's go and check out the data mine to see what's in store for us. So I'm going to need to do this, and I'm going to need to close this, and you're going to see in a second if it were to, there we go, got there in the end. We're here. This is what we're going to be getting in the next couple of days. So first and foremost, we have the finale celebration login bonus coming for Danmachi season 5. Of course, today episode 15 fully aired, the final episode aired, but tomorrow is going to be the regular airing. So basically today what happened was we had the premium TV service in Japan, Abema Premium, air Danmachi season 5 episode 15, and High Dive air episode 15. High Dive being the sort of Western sort of streaming platform where Danmachi is airing. Basically it's a offshoot of Crunchyroll, you could say. So those two got it, but the rest of the Japanese services, TV services, streaming services, haven't been able to air the episode yet. That'll be tomorrow. So TVMX and Abema, regular Abema, and so on and so forth will only air the episode officially tomorrow. So that means everything that's going to be coming up in the update contents in this video will be most likely dropping tomorrow or day after tomorrow, basically. So the finale celebration login bonus and of course the brand new Ottarl Fest unit coming up will be in tomorrow's update, basically, or tomorrow's scheduled release time, basically, is when we're going to be getting these units. Ottarl is coming to the game, yes, as you guys have seen by the title of this video and everything. He is coming to the game tomorrow, and we have it confirmed that he is going to be an Electric Fest unit as well, if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna quickly just go scroll up and get the image from my Discord super quickly so that I can share it with you guys, because I completely lost it earlier on. Where is it? There it is. Got there in the end. Somebody's added it. I don't think we have it in the data mines as far as I can tell. There we go. Yeah, there you go. So he is an Electric Fest unit, evidence of supremacy. He is coming to the game. We are very much, basically, we were kind of expecting this, to be honest. We were kind of expecting an Ottarl to release, especially an Electric DPS Freya familiar unit was going to come out. The fact that Hayden nor Alan were that made sense that Ottarl was going to be it, because of course we obviously had the release of Freya earlier this year. She's going to be coming back as well. She's going to get a re-release again, but she was an Electric DPS assist, right? And she was primarily oriented towards having a Freya familiar unit attached to her, right? We didn't have a Electric DPS from the Freya familiar unit at all. Hayden was an Electric support unit. Alan was water speed. It only made sense that there was going to be one more unit coming up, and it was probably going to be Ottarl coming up. That was going to be it. And so with Ottarl's release coming up, Freya makes a lot more sense now all of a sudden, right? And so this is going to be something that we're going to be looking forward to, of course, and we're going to be getting tomorrow. I will be, of course, covering Ottarl's release. We will be doing some multis as well on him, and we'll see how he is. Of course, this release is going to be my final release as well, so I'm pretty excited to see how he's going to perform. Of course, the last time we had an Ottarl release, one of the strongest units in the game by far and away, so I want to see if they keep it up with him, of course, right? And of course, it's going to be interesting to see how Freya performs with him, because, I mean, I can only imagine. I pray for you guys, because an Ottarl DPS unit with Freya assist and Hayden support, it's gonna be ridiculous. It's gonna be actually ridiculous, you know. But anyways, let's move ahead and see what's up. So obviously Freya re-release, we saw this, and there's gonna be a step up gacha as well, where you're gonna be able to get Freya or Ryu potentially based on this image, which is kind of annoying that they've added this. I thought initially when we saw this, because somebody mentioned that there was going to be a step up gacha featuring the anime characters, I thought, oh, that's actually pretty good, because you might be able to get, you know, either Freya, you might be able to get you know, Ryu, Alan, Hayden, so on and so forth. I didn't think they'd add Ottarl, but I thought they'd add everybody else, you know. And then I come here and I see this basically where Anya and Eyes are also on the banner. I'm like, oh, great, fantastic. So you get a free draw, which is pretty good. Let's go over the step ups. So you do get a 5 free draw, which is good. They will be in the banner, so at least it's an opportunity to get it. Then it's 1500 free Selas to get a 50% chance of getting a UR in the 10 slot, which is great. And then 2500 is a guaranteed 1 UR. Then you spend 2000 paid Selas to get a UR character guaranteed, and then 3000 paid Selas to get a linked character guaranteed. So I assume that will be either Ryu or Freya's guaranteed in the final slot, which is pretty good. You can only do it once, it seems like, at least according to this. This gacha will end after step 5 has been drawn, so only one round of it is guaranteed. I mean, if you are a spending player, I mean, it's a guaranteed opportunity to get a fest unit from it. So I think this is probably an amazing, you know, this is probably one of the few deals I would say is actually not bad at all. As a spending player, you're probably coming out, you know, with, you know, a great character nonetheless. I think the only really mid-linked character we've gotten, or anime gacha character we've gotten, is probably been Hegni, to be quite honest. And the only reason why Hegni is mid is because of his range, and also the fact that Wind Bell exists. Otherwise, he's also pretty darn decent, you know, in that sense. So it's kind of like, well, yeah, you're gonna win for the most part. It's a 1 in 7 chance of you getting screwed over, assuming they've added all the anime gacha characters. Seer, the first date Seer, of course. You've got Hegni, Gulliver Brothers, Hayden, Alan 5, Ryu 6, Freya 7. There you go. 7 characters, 1 in 7 chance. It's not a bad choice. It's not a bad pull. I would say, you know, it's one of the, like I said, it's one of the rare times that I actually say you're not really wasting your money with this sort of a deal, to be quite honest. Of course, if you feel it's worth it, go for it. If you don't feel it's worth it, don't go for it. It's as simple as that. That's what I'll say. If you don't feel like it's worth spending money on the game, do not go for it. Do not pass go. Okay? That's what I would say. That's literally what I would say. So, yeah, we've got that. We've got some more monetization, of course, like, you know, Weird point out properly. Freya Familiar Boss Rush. Oh boy, that's going to be a fun one, isn't it? So the Freya Familiar Boss Rush makes me think it's going to be a straight up ranking event, basically, where you're going to be going up against every single boss in the Freya Familiar. So Gulliver Brothers, or Alfred, basically, Alan, Hegni, and Ottarl, I'd imagine, because, well, technically, yeah, I mean, yeah, these are the enemies. So, yeah, these 3 are the enemies. Hegni might be there. He may not be there. Hegni did switch sides, so probably not. You'll have to wait and see. But, yeah, these 3 will be most likely your enemies. New battle item as well. So, pretty cool in that sense, getting a new battle item. That's going to be something at least. 5th anime background, and then you have Silverback coming back. Oh boy, we had such a good time away from the Silverback, but it does seem like it's going to be a week against Purple is what I'd imagine, to be honest. So because of course Ottarl's release happening, makes sense if it is weak to Purple, so it'll be a water Silverback. So that's pretty cool. That's fine. Honestly, you know, if people have obviously Artemis as well, who by the way did return, I completely forgot to mention that, is it's quite funny that the timing was there where Artemis did come back. She's already gone. I just listen. I never said I was on track of everything that was happening in the game. I did see on Twitter that Artemis was back. I think it'll be here. Yeah, there it is. Artemis did come back, whatever, for however long it was. I think it was for like a day, maybe. Yeah, no, 4 days. It was here for 4 days. She was back for 4 days, so I guess it was there. But like, it's quite funny that she just came back. Everybody tried maybe going for her, and now they're already releasing another electric DPS unit that's potentially going to be stronger than her. Quite funny in that sense. And same with even Lid existing. Like, I knew this was going to happen. Where we're pretty close to completing Lid. We're only 2 raids away from getting the final copy for Lid, if I'm not mistaken. and we've been already had with Ottarl coming up, so quite funny in that sense. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, of course, and your thoughts. Are you guys gonna go for Ottarl or not? Do you have the Salas to go for Ottarl or not? Let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel, all that sort of good stuff, and I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, take it easy, everybody. Bye bye.